Stephen Dobyns, Desire. A woman in my class wrote that she is sick of men wanting her body, and when she reads her poem out loud, the other women all nod, and even some of the men lower their eyes and look abashed as if ready to unscrew their cocks and pound down their own dumb heads with these innocent sausages of flesh, and none would think of confessing his hunger, or admit how desire can reign like a constant low note in the brain, or grant how the sight of a beautiful woman can make him groan on those first spring days when the parkas have been packed away and the bodies are staring at the bodies and the eyes stare at the ground. And there was a man I knew who even at 90 swore that his desire had never diminished. Is this simply the wish to procreate, the world telling the cock to eat faster while the cock yearns for that moment when it forgets its loneliness and the world flares up in an explosion of light? Why have men been taught to feel ashamed of their desire, as if each were a criminal out on parole, a desperado with a long record of muggings, rapes, such conduct as excludes each one from all but the worst company? And never to be trusted, no, never to be trusted. Why must men pretend to be indifferent as if each were a happy Enoch engaged in spiritual thoughts? But it's the glances that I like, the quick ones, the unguarded ones, like a hand snatching a pie from a window ledge and the feet pounding away, eyes fastening on a leg, a breast, the curve of a buttock as the pulse takes an extra thunk and the cock, that toothless worm, stirs in its sleep, and fat possibility swaggers into the world like a big spender entering a bar. And sometimes the woman glances back. Oh, to disappear in a tangle of fabric and flesh as the cock sniffs out its little cave, and the body hungers for closure, for the completion of the circle, as if each of us were born only half a body, and we spend our lives searching for the rest. What good does it do to deny desire, to chain the cock to the leg and scrawl a black X across its bald head, to hold out a hand for each passing woman to slap? Better to be bad and unrepentant, better to go celebrate each difference, not to be cruel or gluttonous or overbearing, but full of hope and self-forgiving. The flesh yearns to converse with other flesh. Each pore loves to linger over its particular story. Let these seconds not be full of self-reclamation and apology. What is desire but the wish for some relief from the self? The prisoner let out into a small square of sunlight with a single red flower and a bird crossing the sky, to lean back against the bricks with the legs outstretched, to feel the sun warming the brow before returning to one's mortal cage, steel doors slamming in the cell block, steel bolts sliding shut. I like that one a lot. Oh, I can never stop this thing on time. How do you stop it? Stop, stop.